Can't deny it any longer. You are a lawyer of absolute integrity.
Except that first case we met you.
And we don't talk about that.
What's meant the world to me? You done more for me than anyone else ever did.
Bro, I just saved you from the gallows, okay?
You done more for me than anyone else ever did.
Okay, whatever, man.
I have here an updated autopsy report that includes the amended details.
Oh boy, the updated autopsy report, baby!
But it's in our favor this time.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the final case of the Great Ace Attorney 2. We were in the middle of talking to Gina the first testimony, but before we do that, I think we need to revisit the evidence. We had quite a bit. We never had a chance to look over the Gregson's trunk when we got it because we were attacked by a dog, so we should probably look into that. And also, I want to look into this letter introduction because there's actually something in the back of it. But, well, I guess we can press this too while we're at it. Professor Mikitova has wonderful handwriting, doesn't he? Oh, no, we read this already. Skipping! I remember this. Sorry. Flip it!
You're right, my father does have wonderful handwriting. I like that you admired it again.
It is really nice handwriting.
Oh, but if you look at this side, it looks like it's some sort of steamship ticket. The SS Grows, First Class Cabin 001.
Is the date actually 9/11 on there?
Where are you seeing the date?
Month, day, at the bottom, on the left.
It could be a 2 with how that first character is written, but it is a bit hard to make
No, that
out.
is very clearly... Oh, no. Anyway...
I mean, if they made it 9/12, then that would be even worse. That's the
Sasaki
Titanic.
just confirmed it.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Hey, it's like when a country is making a game, they're not going to care as much about other dates of other countries or
It's true.
province.
It's just
So-
it's true. It's just a very interesting choice to go with that one. But hey, I know it's true. I'm like, why would they care? I get it. But it's just like that's a choice for the date.
Yokohama departure, 11th September, London arrival, 1st November.
That's the boat that Professor Mikitoba and Jochigoku came on from Japan, isn't it?
Yes, I think it called at Dunkirk on the north coast of France for a night before finally arriving in Dover.
I think it's been almost a year since we arrived in Dover on the SS Brua.
Correction, almost a year since you arrived. I went back home for a little bit. I've done more sailing than you have.
Okay, Susato, I get it.
Do you?
It seems a shame not to keep your ticket as a memento of your trip, don't you think?
Yes, I agree. I have mine safely in my diary. All of them. All
where's
3
yours?
of them.
I still have most of my train tickets when I went to Japan. They're all in a scrapbook.
okay.
And I keep mine in my wallet, so I have it with me at all times. Do you still have it? Oh, well, how strange. Where could it have gone?
Well, that answers that question.
Are you like this on purpose, Miss Naruhodo?
Did I imagine it, or was that comment accompanied by a little sigh? Sure, I guess I'll read it. We're doing tour guide Barbie, aren't we? Yeah, we sure are. Letter of introduction. It's written on the back of a ticket for passage on a steamship.
When you did the "yeah, we sure are," I was like, "Are you talking to Tour Guide Barbie?"
No, that was talking to myself.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, we had the scratch and the blood.
Yeah, we
and
had a lot
everything.
of things. Yeah, let's look at this trunk. Look at this dark stain here. Do you think?
Yes, I'm afraid so. I think it's Kool-Aid.
What? What's Kool-Aid?
You know, the stuff that comes out of your... My father is a very, very professor medical researcher. That's what he tells me. It comes out of your body if you get cut.
What?
What?
Also, a word of warning, never drink it at a cult.
Okay, that of course.
Anyway, I knew you were going to say that. So that presumably means.
This was present at the scene when Inspector Gregson was killed. It was a logical conclusion, yes. Do you think... Oh, sorry, that's your line.
It's alright, I've read over your lines in the past. It's okay, I guess. Do you think Gina's been carrying this around with her? If you didn't know any better, I'd suppose it does look like a grease stain from all the fish and chips.
How?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Yeah, I
Like-
guess
like-
if you're stupid, but alright.
My Kool-Aid silly thing makes more sense than a grease stain.
Have you seen this huge gash across the side of the trunk here? It's gone right through the leather and into the metal behind it.
Gosh, for a metal chest like this to have been so badly damaged. Whatever made the gash must have struck the side of the trunk with considerable force.
I wonder how it happened.
Well, can we
Let's
interrogate
open
the
it.
trunk?
Can we interrogate the trunk? Let's have a look inside.
Well, I thought there was more blood. That was
Wait,
actually
we could open the trunk the whole time? Wait a second!
the whole time.
Apparently
The whole
so.
time?
Look, there's something inside.
Ooh, let's see. It appears to be a passport, authorizing him to travel overseas.
Was Inspector Gregson about to go on a trip abroad then?
Oh, he said he was.
Yes?
France! Remember France?
Yeah! What the frick, Naruto? Okay.
Well, France isn't overseas. It's just right over there.
You still have to get on a boat, Naruto.
And this is the point where Susato just starts slapping him and does not know when to stop.
Naruhodo, that is the Crystal Tower.
No, hold on. Okay, but what if they had a transport that went under the water?
That's never going to happen, Naruto.
Flashback, fast forward to the future. And that's how my ancestor came up with the train that goes up beneath the waters between England and France. Thanks, Mr. Ray. I don't think we need to know that. How is that relevant to this case? I just thought it was a neat fact.
You just like trains.
How's that relevant to the case? I like trains.
I mean, like, legitimately, I like trains, so... But
I know, but...
Perhaps the day of departure might tell us something. That was... Oh!
What is it?
It was to travel on October 31st. Just one day before the incident.
What? Really? Do I keep going?
Didn't enter into the court record.
Huh? No, I'm just okay. Fine. I guess I'll tour guide Barbie this whole ebb video.
Passport! A passport document that was in Inspector Gregson's possession. It was issued for travel to France the day before his body was discovered. Oh my!
Tour guide Barbie also sound like, with the cadence you have, sounds like a very effeminate Monokuma.
What? Not that stupid bear!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, I have no response. I have no response to that actually. Like, okay.
Gregson went to France the day before his body was discovered. I used to be able to make
What?
Monokuma's voice, but now I can't, so...
What, can we go back to that moment? Can we go back to that previous line?
I can't? I can? Why?
Gregson went to France the day before his body was discovered. Naruhodo. Honey.
But he wasn't supposed to go to France yet, because Gina's not with him. If that... yeah.
I get it, but the way Naruhodo, to me, how that line reads is, oh, hey, he was gonna do this. He was doing this. Therefore, Naruhodo is thinking, oh, he went to France. No, he didn't, Naruhodo.
Alright. Oh no, 3 pages full. There's...
Well, it was already pretty full to begin with. I can't wait till we get to the 4th page.
That's when you know it's the final case. Anyway, alright, we looked at that. I can't examine anything else here. There's this thing though.
Oh.
Do you see that? There's something stuck in the side of the trunk there. It's glinting.
It looks like a fragment of metal of some sort. But it's wedged so tightly, I can't remove it.
Well, don't cut yourself. You better leave it, I think. What is that?
How we get out?
What is that sharp thing? I'm gonna try and pull it out with my hands.
A potato chip.
That is definitely not a potato chip. That's a dangerous potato chip in that case.
That is the forbidden potato chip.
Alright, you know what, let's go through this really quickly just because it's been like a week. She's going through the thing. She found this book with secrets in the office. The boss was looking into some smuggled dealings, which I actually want more details on, but let's just see the rest of this just so we refresh ourselves. So the cops didn't know anything about it. And Baroque was there by witness testimonies.
Which witnesses?
The people in the club, I guess, which I don't...
Okay.
I don't know, it's the system limitations. We cannot bring all the people that were at the club.
Well, I'm not saying all the people, I'm just saying, like, the precipice of the first day of this trial, which was the last case, which... last episode, I guess, would be more accurate, is we had witnesses, and all of them were full of crap. So...
True. Do you have any idea where those dealings were taking place?
Yep, it was all there in the boss's notes. Let's see if I can remember.
As I already said, the illegal dealings were due to take place at a gentleman's club.
Yeah, I remember. But I was hoping to find out the name of the club.
That won't be necessary.
I think it would be necessary.
What?
It's conceivable that the club might be used again by the smugglers in future. Therefore, the prosecution has been asked not to reveal the name in these proceedings.
Oh wait, that's actually smart.
Oh.
Wait, that's actually smart. That's actually smart because if you... Wait, no it's not! This is a close trial!
Yeah!
Who cares?
This is a close trial! Hang on a second! If they reveal the name and that changes their... like, where they go to, I think you got bigger problems!
Yeah!
Okay, and if there's a corrupt politician in this closed trial that hears it, what do you think is going to happen?
That's what I'm talking about. That's the bigger problem.
He
I don't know
has
what
a good point. I'm the other judge who's not allowed to be here today, but he has a good point.
I don't know what all the fuss is about. It's right here. All you gotta do is read it out. And I could too! I got this reading game buttoned up now. Yeah, I can read words now. Like, I got whole words under my belt now. Can I show you what I can do?
Gina.
Go on. What's the arm? Yeah, I can, like, oh, yeah. What's the arm?
The judge hasn't signaled his objection yet. I could try to find out. What should I do? Hell yeah, we're gonna insist. Give it to us. We love breaking government secrets all over the place. Why would we stop here? This is a closed court. The proceedings are confidential.
Except for those dozen people in the back.
There shouldn't be any possibility of the information being leaked.
As I explained, there is some possibility of politicians being involved in this affair. The prosecution is rightfully exercising caution, I imagine.
No, my lord. The prosecution has no objection.
Kazuma?
There's no question that Inspector Gregson was looking into these black market dealings. However, it's not yet been established that he was on that particular trail on the day in question. If the defense requires to know the club's name, the prosecution has no intention of being obstructive.
Stronghold is just like, I'm gonna strangle you, old young man.
Tired of all your shit? I'm tired of you kids.
Would you like me to take over, Longstride Hearts?
No.
Oh.
Right then. I get to show off my reading skills. Yeah, check this out. Check this out. I've been practicing. Every night. Yeah, check this out. I got it. I got it.
This is cute. I'm just saying.
Apparently, the smuggled goods deal was gonna happen at a gentleman's club called the Grouse. Grouse.
The Groose is here.
Groose? The Groose?
The Groose.
Wait, hang on. Okay. G-R-O-U. Okay, O-U, that... Ow. Grouse.
Grouse.
Okay.
I
All right,
think-
the Grouse.
I think it's the
Grouse.
Gina.
It's the Grouse. All right, I got it.
Okay, but... Wait.
We just saw that name.
Yeah, on here, I think, right?
I forget where. I thought we saw it with the trunk.
There!
Oh, there we go.
Right there! It's not a club, it's a freaking ship! Wait! I was like, hold on a second. Okay, well, I think we need to present this because that's not a club. That's just a cabin on a ship.
So were the smugglers then just going from ship to ship then?
I mean, that's one
'Cause
way
I
to
doubt that-
keep, I mean, that's one way to keep
Yeah.
the trail like hidden.
Oh, I mean, they are smugglers.
Oh yeah, that usually happens on a ship. I forgot about that.
I've read about these clubs that exist here in Britain. As I understand it, they're places where well-to-do gentlemen socialize with friends and colleagues.
Don't imagine for a second that a foreign student like you would be admitted.
You wouldn't.
Are you saying you'd be admitted? Are you saying you would get in, sir?
No, I think he's saying that he's tried and didn't.
Seriously, is your mirror cracked or something? Do we? Sorry, these two. Do we know for sure that the contraband dealings were definitely happening at a club called the Grouse?
The police are currently looking for evidence, but haven't found anything definitive yet.
And I'm sorry to say that they probably won't.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that the place Inspector Gregson was secretly going to visit on the 31st October may not have been a gentleman's club at all.
You're showing a very irreverent attitude towards our country's police force then, Counsel. If it wasn't the gentleman's club, then what was it?
A steamship.
You think it's a ship?
Well, I don't think, I know so. I have the evidence to prove it here.
What does not being suspicious have to do with anything?
What?
This is some great handwriting, but why is it saying that you're not suspicious at all?
My lord, other side, please. Other side.
Let me see that. Wait a sec. Let me turn it around. God dang it! Why do I even bother? Oh my god!
Stop predicting the future, Lou.
Why do I bother with these games? Ace Attorney.
You know your characters too well.
I know the humor of this game too well. That's the problem. This game's literally just like, what's the humor? Oh, it's everything that Lewis would do. Put that in there and make him look like an idiot whenever he predicts the future.
Okay, so we're saying is Capcom hire this man. I know he wants our Mega Man, but no, he's gonna be hired to write the next Ace Attorney game.
The gift of Apollo once again. This dark-suited young man is not in the least bit untrustworthy.
Wait. The other side, my lord.
Be more specific next time. Ah, this would appear to be a ticket for passage upon a steamship, yes. The SS Grouse.
Objection. Rubble.
So there's a steamship named the Grouse that happens to share a name with the club. But I'm afraid to say, there's a flaw in your logic there.
What, are you telling me? Are you telling me you actually found a club called the Grouse or something? How?
Look at the ticket. Notice the date of arrival in port.
Ship arrived at the port of Dover on 1st November. Ah!
The day on which the sound like a gunshot was heard on Fresno Street. In other words, on the day in question here, 31st October, when the victim was on his clandestine mission. That ship hadn't yet docked on British shores.
Oh, I think I got an answer for that. Don't worry.
If only we had some kind of documentation that showed perhaps that Gregson was not in the country around that time in the first place. I wonder if some kind of pass
Fast pass
exists. Is there some kind of port pass, maybe like some kind of written documentation?
I only know about fast
passing?
pass.
Yeah, well, fast passes aren't in paper form anymore, so
Fast pass don't exist anymore.
don't remind me, okay?
That would certainly make an undercover investigation somewhat challenging.
The fact that the steamship hadn't yet reached Britain substantiates the defense's assertion the victim was investigating the SS Grouse on the day in question.
Then show your evidence for that assertion.
We're gonna get to it.
Very well. Yeah, see, Kazuma, I do have proof. Don't worry, I got you.
In that case, counsel for the defense, present your evidence to the court now. Evidence that substantiates your claim that the victim was investigating the SS Grouse on the 31st of October.
Bam!
Take that!
What's this? A passport for travel issued to the victim? Dated 31st October. What are you suggesting?
Exactly what the paper says, sir.
For someone
I
who
need you to
lives
say
in
it
a
out
clock
loud for me.
tower with so many gears, you sure don't have the gears in your head.
No,
turning.
listen. I'm the judge. As the judge, I have lost all object permanence. I have to be authentic in my position as judge.
But, Lord Stronghold, last week at our meeting you told me I needed to get better at object permanence, else I'd be fired.
And did you?
Well, I'm not doing my job right now am I?
I thought I
wonder why
was the
that
judge
is.
for this trial. What is going on here?
I'm suggesting that just one day before the inspector's body was discovered, there's a distinct possibility he wasn't even in the country. Damage. Get him.
Order! This document is for passage to France. It does appear to have been officially authorized.
The day before the SS Grouse arrived at Dover, it docked on the northern coast of France for a night.
According to my father, who was on board, at the port of Dunkirk.
Dunkirk, France. What could possibly have taken the victim there?
You know, that's a good question, actually. He didn't... Gina wasn't with him, so, like...
I'm impressed, Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Huh?
I certainly didn't expect you to get your hands on that passport.
What? You mean, you knew about this?
The prosecution's strategy for this trial had been laid down by the Crown Prosecution Office. On the day before the incident, the victim was investigating contraband dealings at a London club. That's the outcome of Scotland Yard's investigations and the line that prosecution has been asked to follow. But personally, I don't agree. I think the prosecutor's office is trying to hide something.
What?
And now that you've expertly disproven their assertion, I intend to reveal what I believe that something to be.
What are you playing at, Prosecutor Asogi?
A courtroom is a forum for the truth, my lord. Which is why it's my duty to present all the facts, without exception.
Let me guess. This was your intention from the outset, was it?
The reason Inspector Gregson secretly made his way to the steamship docked in France on the day in question was to carry out a mission for the Reaper.
Oh. The Reaper?
Did he go after Hairbrain?
Order! Order! What on earth are you saying, Counsel?
The prosecution made an assertion in court yesterday.
Well, Hairbrain's obviously okay, considering Baroque did get a letter from him, so...
Okay.
Inspector Gregson was investigating the identity of the Reaper. When he discovered the location of the man's secret hideout, he was killed. As I'm sure everyone can imagine, by the Reaper's hand. But in reality, the truth is the opposite of that.
What?
Inspector Gregson wasn't investigating the Reaper at all. He was, in fact, acting for the Reaper.
So, you're saying the mission he was undertaking was...
Obviously, an assassination. Baroque Van Zieks never carried out any of the actual killings. Whenever the Reaper's victims lost their lives, he always had a cast iron alibi. Which tells us that he must have had an accomplice.
And you claim that was Inspector Gregson. What the hell do y'all think you're saying, eh? My boss would never done nothing like that.
And yet, when you consider all the facts, it all makes perfect sense.
No, it can't be.
We also arrived at the same conclusion, didn't we? That Inspector Gregson was operating as the Reaper.
Even so, there's no way that the person giving him his orders was Lord Van Zieks. No, the true Reaper is somebody else. Baroque Van Zieks is not the Reaper.
A predictable response from someone who's advocating for the man.
And even if it's true that Gregson was operating as an agent of the Reaper, the suggestion that he went aboard the SS Grouse on an assassination mission doesn't follow at all.
Oh? You have some solid reason for doubting the assertion, do you, Counsel?
Absolutely. It's very simple. On the day in question, nobody was killed aboard the steamship.
That's not what I
guess there would be a report for it. There would be a report of a missing person?
I mean, considering that that's also the same ship that Mikotoba and Jigoku came in on, they would have said something to us if that happens.
Yeah. So, if anything, yes, an assassination, but there would still be some kind of report of a missing person, at least, right? Also leaves the question, who was Gregson after? Anyway. Professor Mikotoba and Judge Goku were on that very ship. Hey, there you go, right? Yeah! Thanks, KB!
I did it!
Just
I did it!
predict
Hire
my-
me, Capcom!
Just predict my thoughts for me. It's fine. If someone had been assassinated, I'm certain we would have heard about it. What's so funny?
You're right, of course. No suspicious deaths were reported on board the ship. But I think perhaps you missed the point. That's precisely why Inspector Gregson himself lost his life.
Huh?
Gregson did board the SS Grouse that night, with the intention of dispatching his mark. But his mission ended in failure.
Failure?
It seems that the defense hasn't yet grasped a very important detail here.
Oh, his body would have been cold because he was on board a ship.
There would be coolers on a ship, wouldn't there? Or like a big freeze fridge. Whatever they called them back then. Icebox?
Yeah,
Icebox.
sure.
What are you talking about? What detail?
Inspector Gina Lestrade.
And what is it? What? I'm here. I'm paying attention.
The victim's notebook that you read an excerpt from earlier.
Oh, you noticed.
That doesn't contain details of secret investigations at all. It describes 10 years of assassination plots to be carried out by the Reaper of the Bailey.
You're lying. You thought them bludgers got what taken out. Wait. Bludgers what got taken out had it coming. All right.
Don't you love Cockney?
Reading her lines is a verbal labyrinth.
If it makes you feel better, even Mark struggles with it.
Dance, magic dance.
Believe in the heart of the cards, Joey.
You thought them bludgers what got taken out had coming. The boss weren't the Reaper.
Poor Gina.
There's no question that Tobias Gregson was heavily involved in the Reaper's activities. You may just be an apprentice, but if you spent any time at Scotland Yard, you must have heard rumors.
I ain't heard nothing. I don't believe a word of it.
Then testify again, as a representative of Scotland Yard. Consider it your chance to defend your boss.
Well, I guess we'll just have to do that in the next video, because we are out of time. So Gina, do your best defending your boss in the next video. See you all then.